Do you ever just feel like you want to make something, but you don't really know what? That's how I'm feeling today. So I thought, what if I take a bunch of my felting wools, I mix them all up, I pick, what should we say, 5 at random, and then I have to make something with just those 5 colours. I don't know, sounds like a fun challenge, right? Maybe? Could be fun? Okay, right, let's do it. I have rearranged my felting wool storage since the last time you will have seen it. So I now have these lovely basket thingies on the back of my cupboard doors, and they're all sorted by colours. It's much more easily accessible than when I used to have them in like one of the Kallax cubbies, and like if I wanted to get one out I just ended up accidentally getting all of them out and it was a faff to try and put them back in. Anyway, this is much easier. I like this. So anyway, I'm just gonna dump them all on the floor. Ah, stop unraveling. Stop it. Because of course I couldn't possibly do a video idea that was going to be neat and not involve making a huge mess. Oops. So, now that we have our big pile of wool, I'm just gonna mix all them up. And then I'm gonna close my eyes, I'm gonna pick 5. Whoop. Oh no, that's not felting wool, that's spinning wool. Whee! Oh, this is so fun. Oh no, this is gonna be such a mess. Why have I done this? Alright, okay, I'm going to close my eyes now so I stop seeing which wool is where. Right, okay, eyes closed, promise. Please admire my eyeliner and eyeshadow. Anyway, okay. Let's go for this one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Okay, we've got some interesting colours here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got 2 pinks, that's fun. We've got a red, we've got like a light grey, a kind of light bluish, whitish grey, and a kind of dark shadowed blue. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I can do something with that. Because this is kind of just a fun little practice piece, I'm going to use some of the, I think it's acrylic felt, that I bought really cheap at the works. Where is it? Back here. Now, I have a few different colours. I have red, I have green, I have pink. Actually, I think I have more. This thing is great, except it really gets in the way of the storage things behind it. Yeah, I have green. Get out of my way. Stupid lamp. I have white, I have black, I have brown, I have green. I think let's go with the white. I've been kind of saving the white ones because, yeah, oftentimes the coloured ones I just cover it up with white wool, but it takes forever. Let's start with the white, and then it doesn't matter if it shows through a bit. I think I'm going to start with a bunch of this kind of bluish grey. Very light bluish grey. And I'm going to just... We could do a like sky situation, or we could go quite abstract. I don't know. I'm going to just start and see where it takes me. I'm going to have fun with it. Alright, okay, that's loosely attached now, so I'm going to add a little bit of... Ooh, what am I going to add in? I'm going to add in a little bit of this here and there. Oh, actually, the sky this morning, I didn't get a picture because I went downstairs to get coffee and I didn't take my phone with me. But the sky this morning was this kind of like soft, purpley pinkish kind of colour just on the horizon. And I thought, oh, wouldn't that colour be lovely in a composition that had like kind of distant mountains in the foreground? Distant mountains in the foreground. What am I on about? Oh my god. What a contradiction. But yeah, it was just this kind of like soft, hazy, it was very subtle, but very nice. So maybe I could do something like that. I'm going to add a bit more blue of this bluish grey up at the top here. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this dark one to add in some like hills. Okay, that's all kind of loosely filtered into place. I am going to add a bit more pink up here in the sky. I guess I should probably add some of the darker pink too. I think we want to add this very subtly. Just little tiny bits of it here and there. Right, what do we think? I think I'm gonna get my carders out. Right, so I'm gonna mix some of these colours on my carders. I want a kind of in-betweeny colour between these two, so I'm gonna lay some of that out, like so. Lay some of this out, like so. Maybe I'll put a bit of pink in there as well, why not? I think I want it more light than dark, so I'm going to just add a little bit more of this. And a teensy bit of pink, because why not? Okay, that's probably plenty actually. Right, let's card this. Okay, so this is the colour I've ended up with. It's kind of a bit purplish. I'm wondering if I want something a bit lighter than this actually. Maybe I'll add a little bit more of the blue and a little bit more of the pink as well actually. So I'm going to just pop that back on there. And I'm just going to take a little bit more of the light one. There we go, that's plenty. Pop that on there. Okay, so this is what we've ended up with. I think I'm happy with this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this, some of it kind of more at the top, and some of it also like down at the bottom where the hills transition into the sky to kind of hopefully give us a bit more of like a hazy, not quite sure where the hills meet the sky kind of situation. Especially here in the middle. Okay, let's try that. Oh, I have wool in my hair. That's a pretty normal occurrence in my house, actually. Right, I'm not necessarily too happy with how the bottom is turning out. This is turning out fine. I think it needs a bit more, actually. I'm not quite sure what to do about it, though. Add a bit more here, and then I think I might use some of this to kind of blend the two on the picture. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. In case you haven't noticed. Alright, I think I'm just going to work all this in a little bit more and then I'll come give you an update. Alright, so I've worked in the wall a little bit more. I mean, I still need to continue working in the wall. But yeah, I've worked in the wall a bit more. I have kind of tried to raise the hills, the horizon a little bit more. And kind of tried to blend it in a bit more. And I think this is looking decent. I think it's looking okay. Obviously, I haven't used this yet and I need to. So, I'm wondering if maybe this is another planet and it has a red sun. Maybe. Because I think it does need something. It is looking like just a background right now. It needs something more. And then I think we'll probably want to like add in some more of this like in the clouds. And I think we'll want to add in some clouds going like in front of the sun. And of course, me being me, I'm always like, we could of course add a dragon. It's always an option. Adding a dragon is always a good option. There's an art tip for you. As if you should be taking art tips from me, I don't know what I'm doing. Does this look stupid? Maybe. Should I persevere? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's maybe looking stupid. But I'm gonna carry on anyway. Maybe if I just keep adding stuff, it'll start looking better soon. So this is where I am right now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it for a little bit, and come back and have another look at it. I think it's looking decent. I think it's looking okay. It's looking interesting. But I don't know what else I want to do with it, or if there is any obvious improvements that need to be made. At the moment, it's like I'm too close to it. I mean, right now, physically, yes, I am too close to it. But, yeah, it's just a case of being able to see what needs to be done, and right now I can't. So I'm going to have a little break. I'm going to come back after I've had my lunch and see if I want to make any changes. Okay, so I'm back from my break. I've had my lunch. And I do like it, but I do think it needs something else. I know I said only 5 colours of wool, but I'm wondering about adding some silk, adding some extra bit of something. So I'm going to show you what I've got in my additional fibres basket. You know, I think it wants some like dimensionality, it wants some variation, it wants some depth, some extra texture, you know? So might do that. I keep seeing areas that need more stabbing in. Alright, let's add some extra fibres, shall we? Alright, so we have, let me get in the frame, there we go. We have various curly fibres. We have some sari silks, some normal silks, mulberry silks I think. So what shall I add? I think some sari silks would be good. Maybe this colour. Yeah. Actually, first I'm going to add a little bit more. I think we need a bit more of this up here. Add a bit more of a dark tone up here. Not bad. What about some white silk? Have I ruined it? Oh dear. The fact that I keep wondering if I've ruined it. Will it ever end? Alright, so there we have it. Here's the finished piece. I've decided it's done. I didn't add a dragon in the end. It turned out pretty messy, pretty abstract, but you know what? I'm alright with that. I kind of like the overall effect. But most of all, what I'm happy with is that this challenged me to try something and gave me the opportunity to make something when I didn't really have any ideas on what to make, or at least none that I was like super excited about. Like I had kind of vague ideas like, oh, I could do like a landscape, I could do this or that or whatever, but I didn't have a strong picture in my head of something that I really wanted to create. So yeah, here we are. It was a lot of fun practice. I had a lot of fun playing around with things, experimenting a bit, yeah, getting a bit of practice. The thing I think with creativity is that it is just a learning process. It is all about play and experimenting and trying things, and so this was definitely a fun thing to try. I would definitely do it again, so do let me know if that's something you would like to see. Yeah, there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like, maybe leave a comment. Do check out my other videos if you are so inclined. I make a lot of stuff about creativity and crafting and fibre arts. But if that sounds like something you'd be into and you're not already subscribed, do please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. But otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day and happy crafting. Bye.